Hi, welcome to the first in a series of videos that I'm going to do documenting the process of one of my builds. Lots of people ask me how I go about building stuff, how I start planning things, what the outcome is going to be, and most of the time I can't do anything about that. I can't tell you because it's commissioned work, so it's all very secret until it comes out. But I do try and build process videos on my YouTube channel. However, for this one, I'm building something that I want to do. So I'm going to have go at building a big project, which I'm going to document each stage of, upload them as separate little YouTube clips, and hopefully they'll be of interest to you. So the project is an airport. It's, as you can see, we'll go through the plan in a second, going to be quite a large project. It's come from my second book. So my second book is called Brick Wonders, which is not only the 7 ancient wonders of the world, also 7 old wonders, 7 natural wonders, and 7 modern wonders. And one of the modern wonders is air transport. So I've had the chance to build a small section of the airport already, which needed to be built and has gone into the book, which is now off at the publishers getting printed. But I want to build a big airport. So I've never seen anybody build a big minifig scale Lego airport. There's probably a bunch of reasons why. Number one, it's massive. It's quite a stupidly large project to do, but I think it's going to be really good. I think it's going to be a really fun project. So as I said, I've built a small section of it already, and I've got a rough plan of what we can do for the rest of it, and that's what this series of YouTube videos is going to be about. So in this section, we're just going to look really at a brief bit of planning about what's going to go where, how large it's going to be, what my plans are for moving it around, things like that. And then in the next video, we'll look at the section that's already built, and we'll have a look at all the individual sections are going to go together. So let's have a look at the plan. As I said, it's quite a large project. It's going to be 2 meters by 4, so that's about 6 foot by 12 foot. And this is the rough plan that I've got, which is kind of subject to a little bit of change probably, but shouldn't be too different. Now, as you can see, I've laid this out into sort of a number of sections, different sections, and the area that's dotted, that's highlighted in there, is the section that has already been built. To give you an idea, that's 1/2 meter by meter, or 64 studs by 128 studs, about the size of 8 modular buildings, just that section alone. So this is how it's going to work out. It's very roughly based on an airport like London City Airport. So it's an inner city short takeoff and landing airport, so I don't have to build a runway that's 1/2 mile long. It also means everything can be quite close together. The other thing that I've borrowed from City Airport is I'm going to surround my airport with water, which gives it a natural edge, gives it a reason that it would be quite small and quite compact. And also means I can include some of the Coast Guard helicopters and planes and things like that. That's one of the things I'm going to do with this project. I'm going to include lots of different actual Lego sets. This is a project I'm going to take out on the road and show to people, go to displays and things. I want kids to be able to recognise sets they've got and give them some inspiration for things they could build. So there's going to be lots of actual Lego sets in here. So looking at the plan, along the bottom obviously you can see the runway. It's reasonably correct as far as runways go, should be recognisable. And then above that we have 2 connections to a taxiway, and going from sort of left to right above here, you'll see obviously on the left hand side there's a sort of Coast Guard heliport. I've got 3 Coast Guard helicopters to put into there. Each of the squares coming along is going to be a stand for an aircraft, so I'll probably have a couple of aircraft on stand. Above that obviously there will be the building and the Coast Guard offices, and so on the right hand side I've also got a fire department. Obviously every airport needs a fire department, and I'm led to believe there is a lovely airport fire truck coming out next year. Why not do a fire department? In the top right hand corner you'll see a couple of circles as well. They're going to be big fuel dumps, so they're big sort of cylindrical fuel dumps with an Octane logo on. And then over on the right we can have kind of a private aviation hangar for some of the smaller planes, the little Lego stunt plane that's out at the moment, and a private sort of heliport for some of the private facilities. So that's my rough plan. As I say, it's likely to change a little bit, probably not too much. What I am going to do though is I'm going to try and light as much of this as possible. So I've got all sorts of lights that I'm going to put into the airport itself, fit into the runway, so little flashing lights for the landing lights, flashing airport lights, things like that. I'll linked to a quick YouTube video I've done of one of the fire engines that I retrofitted with some lights, just as a quick sort of test to see how that's going to go. That'll fit in as well. And that's my rough plan for the airport. So I hope you enjoy watching this series of videos. Hope it's going to be fun. If you're a builder, hopefully maybe you'll learn something, or you can just laugh at my misfortune if it all goes wrong. Fingers crossed. We'll see, and I look forward to seeing you next time.